Hey, hello everybody. I got to tell you, there's often times that I get asked this one question. How do I get clarity? What do I need to do next? How do I do it? And those are things that I've absolutely struggled with myself. I remember as I was trying to put everything together on what we're doing right now, a friend of mine emailed me a blog post, man, that just kind of blew my mind, and I wanted to share this with you. And it's this story about this guy that traveled around the world to just spend some time with Mother Teresa to ask her a very powerful question. Okay, and here's how it goes. So what he said was, "Hey, Jennifer, how are you?" So we're talking about, trust versus clarity. So this is how the story went. He said, "I often ask God what he wants me to do and what are the steps I need to take. It'd be so easy and awesome, in my opinion," and I agree, "for God just to email us the next thing he wants us to do." So this guy named Brennan Manning shared this story that helps him when he doesn't know what to do next. And here's the story. When John Kavanaugh, he was a noted and famous ethicist, he went to Calcutta and he was seeking out time with Mother Teresa. And he went for 3 months and he worked at the House of the Dying just so he could have an opportunity to spend some time with her and talk with her. He wanted to find out how he could best spend the rest of his life. Now, when he finally met Mother Teresa, he asked her to pray for him. And she said to him, "What do you want me to pray for?" And what he said was, he uttered this request that he'd carried thousands of miles just to share with her, and this was this: clarity. Pray that I have clarity. "No," she answered. Mother Teresa said, "I will not do that." And then he asked her why. She said, "Clarity is the last thing that you are clinging to and must let go of." And so when Kavanaugh said that she always seemed to have clarity, the very kind of clarity that he was looking for, Mother Teresa laughed and said, "I have never had clarity. What I've always had is trust. So I will pray that you trust God." So I got to tell you, that story totally helped me out. And there's 3 things that I really pulled out of that story. The first one is, in my life, as I've really tried to find, what's next. And hey, Barry, how are you? Hey, Jennifer. When I'm trying to figure out what's next in my life, I have always sought out mentors, people that I could talk to. As a matter of fact, I just reached out to a friend of mine, encouraged me. I said, "Man, wouldn't it be awesome to have John C. Maxwell as a mentor?" I actually just wrote him a personal letter and said to him, "Hey, any conferences that you're at, if you're flying on a plane, I'll book a flight next to you. Let me know if I can just get an hour of your time." So I think, here's something we can do is just reach out to those people that where we're at, where we want to be at in life, and just ask them if they would sow into us and answer some of those questions. Seek out those mentors. Find some of those people that are your heroes. The second thing that I pulled out of this is, be open to not only asking questions to people, but sometimes being able to hear things that kind of blow our mind. So I think being open-minded maybe to a different way of thinking, to some feedback and things like that. And the third thing I pulled out of this that was really powerful for me was actually learning how to trust God and move forward in everything that we've built, from the podcast and coaching and our company and all the work that we're doing now around the world, and not always having exactly what the next step is. Okay, I haven't known that many times. Right now I'm stepping into this new season of my life, not having perfect clarity on that. But my whole motto is, how do I just take that next step forward, that small step forward, just trusting God and what it is. And we had a podcast episode with Jeff Goins, Goins, if you want to go back and listen to it. And he said something profound. He said, people think you need clarity to move into action. And his philosophy is that action begets clarity. And I thought that was great. So put yourself into action, figure out what those next steps forward are. I just wanted to share this with you because it was just on my heart today, and I came across this blog post again. It's something I reread on a regular basis because, man, it just connects with me. And what I'd love for you to do is just, hey, take some time and comment below. What is something that works for you that, sorry about that, my phone's ringing. What is that one thing that works for you to find that next small step Ford. Love to hear from you. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great one.